Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. And today I'm going to show you a card using the abstract impressions again. I've shown you one where I used the butterflies. I'm going to do the butterflies again, but I'm going to use some of the other elements. And so this is the card that I'm going to show you how I made today. This is going to be for a 21st. As you can see, it's got 21 written on it. It's a girly card, and that's what I was asked. 21 girly. So I think I fulfilled the criteria. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I made it. So to make this card, I'm using some cherry cobbler, so just half a piece of cardstock cut in half, scored in half, and then just a mat in Whisper White. And it's this that we're going to stamp on, and I'm going to use the lovely abstract impressions. So I've used it before, but I've only shown you the butterflies. I'm going to use the flowers. I'm going to use the 2 and the 1 for pick a pennant to give me my 21, and I'm going to use that little circle there because I think that sort of goes well with this kind of abstracty looking scene that's going to be going on there. I'm going to use cherry cobbler for the flowers and call me clover for the leaves, and grapefruit grove for the butterfly wings, and smoky slate for the butterfly body and the sentiment. So let's get on and do the flower pattern along the bottom. So we're going to use both these leaves on the bottom there. So we've got a thicker one and a thinner one. So I'm going to mount those up. And I'm just going to do a row of grass along the bottom of the card. So I'm going to do some stamping off, so bring in a bit of scrap. Right, so I'm going to stamp off the thick one and have it as the 2nd generation ink. So I'm going to stamp off and stamp on and put it fairly near the bottom. And then I'm going to overlap that a little bit. And do the same here. And then I'm going to go back in with this one, and I'm going to have this at full strength. So we get a variation of colour there with the grass, like you get with grass. I might put another little bit at the end there, and I might put a bit coming in on that side. There we go. So that's my grass. And I dropped my chamois. So when I did this in practice, I used lovely lipstick, but I've decided to go with cherry cobbler because I didn't have any lovely lipstick ribbon and I wanted some ribbon. So I'm stamping off so that I get the 2nd generation of this. And then I'll be coming in with the other at full strength. And then this, there is a little notch on the stamp box. Oh, smudged that. Got a bit of cherry cobbler on there to show how to line it up, but I didn't write it on this one like I did the others, but you can kind of see where it goes. And it doesn't really matter if you miss it a bit, because it is all a bit abstract and random. And then just these couple at the end there. And that's our cherry cobbler flowers done. And so now we just need to do our butterflies. Just give these a wipe. It's the reds that really make it stain. I mean, it's past its sell by now as far as staining goes. It's stained. So now I just need to come in with the butterflies. I've got my numbers mounted, but not ready for them just yet. So we've got our butterfly body and our 2 butterfly wings. I think I've got another A block. Found it. So I'll get my smoky slate and I shall do a few butterflies. You've got to remember the power of 3 or any odd number. That's where I want them, and whilst I've got the smoky slate out, I may as well get the sentiments. And I'm using, if flowers were hugs, I'd send you 1,000. Just put that on my block. And that's going across here. Line it up straight. Straight enough. And now I'm going to get my Grapefruit Grove to do my butterfly wings. So these ones I stamp off. Such a lovely subtle little colour, this. Very similar, I thought, when I first saw it, to Peekaboo Peach, but actually it's not. Well, it's not as similar as I thought. When you put them together, they are quite different. And then we'll just come in with this one. Oh, we missed one. There we are. I do love it that it looks like a non-perfect painting. Well, it's abstract, isn't it? That's what it's supposed to be. So now I want to just put the 21 in the corner because it is a 21st birthday card. So I'm just going to get a scrap of Whisper White, and I've got my 2 and my 1 from Pick a Pennant because we've no longer got our large number dies, and a bit of Smoky Slate. The amount of times I've actually stamped 12. That's my dyslexia coming out. There we are. Could do that again. Didn't like that one. That's better. Pressed too hard. Kind of squashed it a bit. Yep. That's me 21, and then we're going to do our circle, and I'm going to do it in Cherry Cobbler. Why it's on that, I don't know. And then that needs to go around like so. Give that a bit of a clean straight away, because there's building up a lot on that one. And then I just need my 3/4 inch punch to punch that out. And then that's going to get stuck up on dimensionals in the corner there. But before I do that, I thought I would give it a bit of texture. So I have just recently got the Softly Falling embossing folder, and I thought it would look quite nice if I embossed this, and it's whether or not I emboss it that way or that way. I think I'm going to go that way because of the sentiment. I think it covers it too much the other way. So I'm just going to run that through the embossing, through my Big Shot, and I'll come back to you. So here we go. Let's have a little look-see. Oh yeah, like that. Gives it a little lift and a little bit of something extra, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking. And then we've got this double stitched ribbon, which I thought I would stick along the bottom, again to add a little bit of something extra. So I'm just going to snip a bit of that off. We don't need this dirty old piece, do we, anymore? Oh, and I need some sticky. I'm going to cheat and use a bit of fast fuse for sticking this on. So I'm going to go crisscross. So I'm going to put that on the back. You can see I recycled a bit of card there from an old project. We have 2 sides to our cardstock, so why not? There we go. Liking it. And then I'm just going to stick it on. As I've got my fast fused out, I am going to use it. No. This is why I normally use Tombow. it's fine now, it's down. And then we're going to take our 21 that we have just stamped, and I'm going to, that doesn't look like the one I've just done. That was my practice one. That's the one I've just done. And I'm just going to get a dimensional and pop it up. I did toy with popping the whole lot up, but my friend's posting this, so she would have to pay extra postage, whereas one dimensional does go in. And I think I might put a bow. Let me have a little decide when I tie it. You chop my thumb then. Little bow in the corner. I think so. So we just need a glue dot, and actually I'm going to take 2 glue dots because I'm going to secure the ribbon a bit better under there. And then we'll just have a glue dot on the back of our bow. In there, and there we have it. Our 21st birthday card. My friend wants a specific sentiment in there, so I'm going to have to print that off on my computer, and I'll probably do a little bit of I'll probably stamp a few butterflies on the inside as well. Okay, so there we have it. So if you go over to my blog, nigezza.co.uk, you can get all the measurements and some close-ups, and you can click a link to my shop. There is also a link to my shop down below where you can go and purchase any of these items that I've used today. I love this embossing folder. It is beautiful, and this stamp set is probably going to be my favourite. I love it. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.